Day 24.
Yep, day 24.
It was raining all night and it stormed.
It's still raining.
It's still raining. We'll see how long it rains for. We don't want to get out of our tent. We have started. We're going to try to get 11.4 miles to the third or fourth shelter in. The fog is thicker than we've seen it, and it is raining a little bit. But I guess this is why they call it the Great Smokies.
Here's Brianna in her natural habitat. King of the world, or Queen of the world.
Day 25. We are eating breakfast at the Spencefield shelter where we stayed last night. 50% chance of rain all day. That means 50% chance of not rain all day. It's a breezy morning, but it's fairly warm. We're in this cool little meadow area. Last night at the shelter, the ridge runner told us to keep our pockets on our packs open because there are a lot of mice in the shelter. And if you keep the pockets unzipped, they will go in and see there's no food in there and go out. But if you keep your pocket zipped, the mice will actually bite through your fabric and ruin your pack. So we had to keep all of our pockets open. We can actually see them today. Okay. It's rather windy up here. So we are climbing up to Rocky Top right now, and then about a half mile after that we'll be summiting Thunderhead Mountain. Not quite to the top, but we are getting there. It's really pretty. You can see Lake Fontana down there. We have summited Thunderhead Mountain. Luckily there's no thunder up here right now. It'd be kind of scary. False alarm. Now we have summited Thunderhead Mountain. This looks more like a summit. So we're just walking along here in what feels like a dried up creek bed. There's all kinds of rocks. They're all kind of loose. It's kind of difficult to step in. We made it to Siler's Bald shelter where we're gonna stay tonight. We're both pretty exhausted mentally and physically today. And so instead of pushing through, we're gonna just stop here. There's a shelter. 26. We're really struggling today. I think we need to take a day. We're feeling really drained.
Maybe. We're gonna try to go into town. We're a day short of food, so we can't finish the Smokies right now. So we're gonna try to go to the next shelter.
It's about 7 miles away.
Yeah, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna try to hitch into either Cherokee or Gatlinburg. And then we'll buy probably 2 days of food.
Get some lunch.
And then come back and start hiking again.
And then we'll take a 0 after the Smokies. Giant mushrooms.
Look at that thing.
Look at that.
It's like an off-color. There's even like moss growing on the mushroom.
Yeah.
Then we got fungus growing on the moss that's growing on the mushroom that's growing on the tree.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a whole ecosystem on this tree.
Appalachian
trail.
We're just stomping through a giant trail of mushy leaves.
Yeah, here's the Appalachian Stream.
The change of scenery. We're in a pine forest now. Just a walk in the woods. Are you filming?
Yes.
Okay. We're doing better already. Our scenery is really neat with the pine trees and the moss. And we're feeling good. We had a good breakfast. We already had a snack. Our legs aren't too tired today. Our feet feel good. So far, today is much better. Climbing up to Klingman's Dome, the highest point on the AT. We made it to Klingman's Dome. No views in sight, but we made it. Highest point on the AT. It is very foggy, windy, cold. That's apparently the north. Right, Fluffer's on the highest point of the AT. We are on the highest point of the AT, and we hit 200 miles.
All right.
Woohoo! We are heading into Mount Collins Shelter, where we're going to stay tonight. We're going to hike about 5 miles tomorrow morning, get a hitch into Gatlinburg, resupply, get some real food, and then get back on trail. We're going to go and get some more food because we just don't have enough by one day. We actually don't have lunches, that's the problem. But
Lunches are important.
lunches are very important. We have learned the importance of lunches. If you don't eat lunch, you drag for the rest of the day, and you wonder what's wrong with you and why you're sucking wind, and it's because you didn't have lunch, and you're hiking a lot. So, we need to go in and get lunches. Hot drink, hot drink. We got some hottie toddies here.
Infamous hot
drink.
That's so cool.
The reason it's so black is because I used it over wood fire.
Over wood fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm having
While
some.
we're
We have our hot drink. Braid has her hot drink. Yeah.
I know, I got two.
Day 27. We are going into Gatlinburg today to resupply. We're gonna eat at Calhoun's because someone told us to eat there. Last night was a lot of fun in the shelter. They had a fire going. We got pecan pie and hottie toddies and Merlot cheese and beef sticks.
And you got soy noodles.
And I got soy noodles and dehydrated sauce. So it was a good night. We had fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we met
We slept good. We got to sleep in our tent last night.
Yeah.
And that was exciting because the shelter was full. So we got this nice spot and we got our tent, which is also really exciting.
And we met a triple crowner,
His
Wildcat.
name was Wildcat.
Yeah.
He was nice. He was the one that made the hottie toddies. Chives has caught up with us. Look at him go. A little jig there. I thought your ankles were tight. We have to hike 0.5 miles before we actually get to the trail. Here's a little salamander. Our first salamander. Look at him go.
It's gonna be tasty.
Stop it. We're not eating
Need
him.
extra protein.
No. Tiny. It's a really pretty morning this morning. We're doing a lot better. Their spirits are back up. The sun's out. It's not raining. We got a good night's sleep.
Trail magic. Have one on me, Uncle Jim.
Uncle Jim!
Uncle Jim,
What is it?
It's a natty day.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Jim.
8% alcohol.
Ah. So we just got to the Newfound Gap trailhead, and Doug here was sitting there in his car waiting for us to take us into town.
Yeah, we saw him last night.
Yeah, we have these angels looking out for us. Thank you.
Glad to do it. I'm glad I can help, and I hope you guys have safe and happy trails.
Thank you. Made it to Gatlinburg. Kevin's changing his pants. We're gonna get some food.
Kevin, put your clothes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is Chives being a bad influence again. We had planned on hiking 3 more miles today, but he convinced us
That's a terrible plan.
that we're staying because we drank some beer, ate too much food, and we get a creekside balcony. So, we're staying in Gatlinburg. The chocolate monkey. I just ordered a chocolate dipped cheesecake. What are you getting, Chives? One of these giant apples?
No, it doesn't look healthy.
None of this looks healthy. I got this chocolate dipped cheesecake. I'm letting it harden so that we can eat it. This natural house of jerky, and I assumed I wouldn't get anything because they're full of jerkies. And if we look over here, there's a vegan corner. So I'm gonna get some. All right. Smile. Look happy. We getting pizza? Ever wonder what $60 looks like?
In Gatlinburg.
Trolley sour llamas. It smells so bad.
It smells like poop.
It smells so bad. Our room also smells really bad.